Today's Precision Run world is made possible through the power of Web 2.0. Virtual systems hosted in the cloud connect advanced logistics, complex supply chains, and distributed workforces. Users log into the cloud, which is available on call from essentially anywhere on the globe. In the 21st century, Web 2.0 is integral to business, healthcare, and government operations. As with every opportunity, however, there are threats. Centralized data and access systems relying on passwords are vulnerable. Exploiting these trillion-dollar systems has become an art form, using phishing email, ransomware, operating system exploits, and injection attacks. The Digitalrati have weaponized our systems against us. But there is hope. Web 3.0 integration can secure today's systems and provide a foundation on which the future digital infrastructure can be built. The Herasoft Web 3.0 security solutions can be applied to existing systems, whether they are connected or air-gapped with minimal disruption and future-proof technological roadmaps. Hyper-accurate, incorruptible record-keeping is at the heart of Herasoft technology. Leveraging the power of the proprietary Hercules blockchain system, Herastamp permanently logs all records using an advanced hashing algorithm. Multiple copies of log entries are recorded on multiple blockchains simultaneously. An incorruptible, unhackable record is created, ensuring data integrity. Counterfeit data can then be easily identified. Herastamp works with the power of hashing algorithms. We'll start the Herastamp with this image of a chocolate cake. The process begins by preparing a SHA-256 hash that will be timestamped onto the blockchain. This hash will ultimately become a unique identifier of the content permanently recorded on the blockchain. A comment can then be added to the record for identification purposes. After hitting send, the timestamp is recorded on 4 blockchains simultaneously. Once recorded, a transaction identifier, a private key, and a timestamp are generated. A PDF proof can be generated at any time to confirm the transaction. A Merkle tree system is used for batching transactions, avoiding gas fees on the blockchain transactions. The root value can also be verified publicly, like this one on the Ethereum chain. The Herastamp signature ensures the absolute authenticity of practically any kind of data. Video surveillance, server logs, official documents, chain of custody, supply chain, financial records, medical data, legal case files and evidence, property records and land use. Even the operating system kernels can be logged and checked for integrity. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. That is why usernames and passwords are a favorite exploit of the Digitalrati. Whether obtained via hacking tools, phishing emails, or even successful exploits of other systems, user credentials are a vulnerability, even when protected by two-factor authentication. Once inside a system, the actor has free rein to hack their way into all access levels. HeraPass is a blockchain-based user management solution that utilizes zero-knowledge password-proof protocol to achieve anonymization and encryption of highly sensitive data, including private and public key pairs. An attack to retrieve this information is virtually impossible. HeraPass can be deployed as a phone or device key, a browser plugin, a USB device, a Chromebook. It can even be deployed independently on an air-gap system or for secure video calls. Let's take a closer look at HeraPass deployed as a Chrome extension. Users start the extension from their toolbar. They log in using a traditional username and password. Two-factor authentication from an authenticator app adds an extra layer of security. Secret questions can also be added if desired to enhance login protection. The website or a local app, as demonstrated here, prompts the user to log in using HeraPass. The user approves the request and logs in by entering their password. The website or app can then use the HeraPass Software Developers Kit to interact with the extension. For example, the site can store or retrieve data from the user's device. This feature could be used for private medical data such as vaccination records, sensitive financial information such as bank account numbers, and SWIFT codes. It can even store security clearance information and government credentials. All data remains on the user's device unless they give the app or website explicit instructions to store it. From the Settings menu on the extension, the user can delete all data stored by the website or app at any time. Traditional cloud storage systems such as Amazon S3 can be a honeypot on an exploited system. That is where HeraVault comes in. HeraVault shards files and stores them across a distributed system. Organizational data is stored in a highly secure environment with built-in replication, error correction, and restoration capabilities. Even if the data is corrupted, it can be easily reconstituted. Leveraging HeraStamp and HeraPass, access to files stored in HeraVault is only possible with a user-specific encrypted key. Even if an attacker were able to break the encryption, the damage would be contained and limited to a single file without compromising the entire system. A truly secure system needs to be watched over in real time by an all-seeing eye. That is the job of the machine learning algorithms in HeraFlow. HeraFlow watches and learns from the normal flow of data in your system. It can observe data flowing through a single router or node, detect basic operating system functionality at the kernel level, or gather intelligence from HeraStamp and HeraPass. As soon as the abnormal occurs, artificial intelligence takes over. A recommendation engine can alert system operators or be programmed to take action independently. Like a falcon guarding a fortress, HeraFlow will defend the system silently and swiftly before an attacker can react. Infrastructure, healthcare, transportation, military, law enforcement, official records, treasury. The HeraSoft suite of products and the HeraSoft protection layer can secure them all. HeraSoft. Problem solved.